investors. How do you get investors for your new venture? Welcome back. You're watching ACIERO. Today I'm back again on how you get investors for your business venture. So most of you are out there and you're lobbying and you're looking for where to get investors to invest in your business. But before you do that, there's few things you need to know before you even start on that journey of finding investors for your business. So the first thing you need to know is your idea investment worth? We all have ideas. I have like hundreds and hundreds of ideas, but are they all investment worth? Before I waste lots of time writing business plans and proposals for investors, do I know that my idea is investments worth? So if you don't know if your idea is investments worth, first try and test it before you try to go and look for investors. So if you haven't done that yet, click on the video over here and it will take you to another video on how to test your idea. Second thing you also need to know before you start going around and lobbying for investors is you need to niche down. You need to understand the industry you're specializing in, because most of you are just looking for any investors. Investors also have specialties, because there are some investors who are like, we're only investing in this industry. So are the accelerators. Yeah, before you even submit to be chosen to join an accelerator or startups, you also have to have a specialization. Yeah, so you have to make sure that your idea is niche down and you also can applicate to that accelerator that's going to happen and the one you want to apply to, and maybe then you get investors to invest. So the other thing you can also do in order to find investors is join accelerators. Join them. How do you join these accelerators? By finding them, searching them online. We have something we call GOOGLE. You will find them there. So Google them and find them there, and make sure you just niche it down and you find the accelerator that's specialized in the industry where you want to operate. Other fourth thing I would recommend is first show that you also have invested in this idea you're talking about, because if you haven't at least initially invested 20% your own capital, then how do you think that someone else would invest in it? Yeah, so before you also go on that journey, try to see that you have also made that extra step, yeah, that you want this, so you have also done it. So the other thing I would recommend for you to think about also when you're trying to find investors is try to understand the types of investments people can make. Yeah, there are different types of investments, so I won't go through all of them. I think they're kind of you have angel donor investments where people expect something but they're in trying really to help, and you also have some other ones, equity investments, and you also have something else. So you're like, I think 4 or 3, something like that. So try to understand what kind of investment you're looking for before you go on and try to apply for, to look for investors. Deep down, specialize the industry, find what type of investment you're looking for. Is it a direct investment? Is it a debit investment? Whatever it is, just make sure you know, because it's useless to go out there and try to write business plans and proposals and lobby for something you're not sure you're going to get, because if you're looking in the wrong direction, you will get zero. Yeah, so you have to niche it down. The other thing before you find an investor is make sure that you have an online presence, because how am I supposed to find you? How am I supposed to know that this idea of yours exists or work? If I'm an investor, I want to know that investment I'm going to invest in is going to make me a return. I need to know that my money is going to bring in something new on the table, because why would I want to be throwing away my money? So make sure you have a social presence, make sure that your idea is talked about, and make sure that people know what you're doing. Make sure that it's already in the market before you even go to the investors looking for them, because investors want people who are proactive. They don't want people who are redundant and, you know, just looking for money. There are no handouts. For most of you who think, oh, I'll go and I'll show someone my business plan and they'll say, oh, it's worth 1 million euros, so invest here. It doesn't work that way. We need to see where that 1 million is. How is it? If it's not bringing in any money, so its idea is not worth 1 million, you know? So you can't evaluate it on that kind of. So before you go looking for investors, these are the things you need to know. Yeah, make sure, let's sum it up, make sure investment worth, make sure you've also put in some effort, invested your own money, make sure you've niched it down, narrowed down the audience, make sure you have a public presence, social presence, and you can find, make sure you sign up for accelerators and know exactly which one you want and where you fall into, and make sure that you're looking for the right investor, and make sure that you're explaining also how you're going to use that money when you get it. Because most of you just claim you want money, but when we ask for what, you can't even specify. Sometimes you give a rough estimate. Yeah, we want to use it to grow our business. Yeah, how? Go in detail. Yeah. So for most of you who are new here, thanks for watching. My name is ACIERO. I'm based in the Netherlands. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Returning subscriber, thanks for your support, love you, and like this video, comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Bye.